husband missed the 10-year full moon night to send a necklace to make amends, but the next day saw him in the garden gently for the mistress wearing a brighter version of the same. Kingsley Gray broke his promise on our 10th mates under the moon anniversary. For a decade, we had celebrated the sacred night together, a tradition deeply rooted in our bond. It was the night the moon had blessed us as fated mates, but this year he chose to miss it, claiming an urgent meeting with a rival pack demanded his attention. When he returned, he handed me a gift, a rare purple Luna crystal, glowing faintly under the light. It was beautiful, a treasure only an elfo like him could afford. A token of my apology, he said, his tone soft, almost tender for a fleeting moment. I allowed myself to believe in his sincerity until the next day when I noticed something that made my blood run cold. His apprentice Marissa wore the same crystal, a larger, more radiant one dangling from her neck. The way she carried herself, smirking as if she knew a secret I didn't, sent a dagger through my heart. Days later I saw them together in the garden near the pack house. I had gone there to tend to the moonflowers, but their laughter drew me behind the thick hedges. My wolf growled softly in the recesses of my mind, urging me to confront them, but I stayed hidden, listening. It suits you, Marissa, Kingsley said, his fingers brushing the crystal at her throat. Only someone as strong as you could wear it so gracefully. Marissa laughed, a sound that sliced through me like a blade. I never thought you'd get me something so rare. Alpha, your mate must be furious if she dam's seen mine. Kingsley mourn's chuckle was low, almost conspiratorial. She does have to know. Their words shattered something inside me. The Luna crystal, once a symbol of our bond, now felt like a mockery, a veil to hide his deceit. My wolf stirred, her rage mirroring my own, but I said nothing, not yet. When Kingsley came to me a few days later, I handed him a small, intricately wrapped box. Open it on the 15th, I told him, my voice steady. It's something special, he smiled, his eyes lighting up. You always know how to surprise me, Christina. He did realize that the real surprise was my departure. I was gone. I left him a single note. By the time you read this, I will be where neither your power nor your pack's reach can find me. You broke a promise, Kingsley. The bond we shared deserved more than betrayal. Don't search for me. I no longer exist. He would rage, search, and command his pack to track me down. But he wouldn't find me. I had erased every trace of my existence. And maybe in the stillness of his empty home, he would come to understand what he had lost. And possibly the purple diamonds, the promises, and the lies would haunt him as they had haunted me. Perhaps for the first time he would feel the pain of betrayal, the pain I had carried for far too long, but that wasn't my concern anymore. My path stretched ahead of me, illuminated by the moon's quiet light, and this time I walked it alone. Canada became my sanctuary. The pack officials there accepted me without question. When the clerk at the immigration office asked if I wanted to retain my previous citizenship, I shook my head. Cancel everything, I said firmly. Erase me. The clerk hesitated. You understand this means there'll be no records of you and your home pack. You will be erased from all registries, even your mate bond will. That's exactly what I want. With a nod, they began the process. 15 days and my past would vanish entirely. A week later, as I wandered through the city's bustling mall, a massive screen caught my attention. The headline flashed: Alpha Kingsley Gray acquires the rarest purple diamond for $600 nil. The report detailed how the necklace, once a treasure of the Starfire pack, was the most coveted in the werewolf world. Kingsley had reportedly said, Helstuff, my mate, has always loved purple. It's only fitting that I give her the best. Two young women standing nearby gasped in awe. Kingsley Gray is incredible, one of them whispered. Did you know he once named an entire island after his mate? They were like a fairy tale? I know. Heor's been devoted to her since college. Imagine an alpha so loyal and romantic. Their words stung more than I wanted to admit. They didn't know the truth. They didn't know that the mate bond we had once shared had become a cage of lies and betrayal. It hadn't always been like this. In college, Kingsley had pursued me relentlessly. I was a scholarship student, an outsider to his world of wealth and power, but he saw something in me, something he claimed he couldn't live without. For 4 years,